I wonder if those are timber wolves. That's a lot of wolves, and they look kind of big. And they're really kind of running together, it seems. I think those are timber wolves. I don't think I've ever seen... They look kind of gray here, too, and they're moving really fast. Make sure I'm not stinky. That one looks like it's coming right at me. I don't think I've ever seen timber wolves here. Yeah, he looks interested in me. Welcome back to the Long Dark, everybody. This is the fishing cabins from the fishing village in Coastal Highway. This is where we're making our Coastal Highway base, and we have a really good head start on that. So, last episode, we came back from forging. We actually ended up with 2 heavy hammers, so that's great. We're going to take one back to Mystery Lake, and we're going to leave one here. They're great for ice fishing, as we will probably learn or demonstrate in a future episode. This episode, we're going to go for a tour of Coastal Highway and just pick up all our stuff. And then we're going to get crafting. So, last episode, I did grab some coal, and I've decided I'm actually going to not take that with me. Because first stop is going to be Misanthropes. We're going to pick up all that coal that we already have. And I think we'll be able to get everything in one load. Not sure. I think just in case, let's leave our feathers here as well. I don't know how much they weigh. Probably not much, but yeah, half a kilo. Every little bit counts. So, alright. So we're pretty light, and hopefully it's getting a little bit late, though. So we'll see how far we can get. But it's pretty nice, a little windy, but it's not otherwise bad. Wind seems to be blowing that way, so that's probably the way we should head off to start. Or maybe we should go the same route that we went last time. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go this way. And we'll head to that rabbit cabin first. We'll end up with the coal. And we may end up having to sleep at... Misanthropes. Actually, this is a dumb idea. Let's just go the direction that the wind has taken us. A lot of wolves out there. Look at that. A lot of wolves. So we're going to want to avoid those guys. But that should be pretty easy. So yeah, I think we're starting out pretty good here. We are in pretty good shape. I wonder if those are timber wolves. That's a lot of wolves, and they look kind of big. And they're really kind of running together, it seems. I think those are timber wolves. I don't think I've ever seen... They look kind of gray here, too, and they're moving really fast. Make sure I'm not stinky. That one looks like it's coming right at me. I don't think I've ever seen timber wolves here. Yeah, he looks interested in me. Yeah, he's lost interest. Okay. I don't know if that was interested in me or just walking that way. I think those are timber wolves. Okay, that's good to... I don't know for sure, but it's good to know the possibility exists. For those of you who were here with me in Season 1, you'll know the Timberwolves are my downfall. I have not yet figured out how to deal with them effectively, especially in the wind, where I can't make a fire, and without a bow. I think that would be a problem. So, I don't know if they are or not, but let's just not find out. So yeah, it's getting cold. The wind is dying down a little bit, so that's nice, but it is getting cold, so we'll end up at Misanthropes, I think, just in the nick of time. Maybe a little bit, we'll take a little condition damage, perhaps. Yeah, I can't believe, I think it was this cabin I did not check when I was first here, and that is the cabin that had a heavy hammer in it. Unbelievable. I went all the way to Mystery Lake.
Find someplace to escape this cold.
I went all the way to Mystery Lake to get that heavy hammer, and it was sitting right under my nose the whole time. So it just goes to show you, you gotta look. You just gotta keep looking. And I'm sure a lot of you know, there's loot tables or, wikis or whatever that'll tell you where this stuff is, but I don't know. Like, I don't really pay that much attention, and I don't really pay that much attention to where I found it last time. I just know the types of places it sometimes shows up. Like, it often does show up in a fishing cabin. In fact, that's where I found both of my heavy hammers. But sometimes it shows up like in industrial locations, like Quonset, or like railway cars. So I just kind of look where I think it might be.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah, we're getting a little cold here, but it's no big deal. We're going to be there soon. And from here, I guess, I don't think we left anything in, I don't think we left anything in Quonset. I don't think we left anything, like, in that cabin near the bear. I think that the next place we gotta hit is the little place underneath the lookout. Those little cabins that are under the lookout. And I think we left some meat there too, so we'll eat once we get there too. And I don't know, we'll sleep when we're tired, and when it starts to get dark or whatever, we're hopping from location to location, so I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be able to find a place to sleep when the time comes to need one. But that little place, I think the best way to get there is like up and around where the coastal village is, the Quonset hut. So after Misanthropes, we will head in that direction. And maybe we'll light a torch. Oh, there's a deer. There's a deer behind me or somewhere. I hear it galloping. Alright, in we go. Okay, so we didn't leave anything here except for the coal, I'm pretty sure. So let's just grab all this coal. Oh my goodness. 32 out of 34. Well, we're probably going to sleep on the way somewhere. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Grab all that coal. Okay, I think we do need to warm up a little. What can we do for a brief period of time while we warm up? Anything that we need to repair? I guess we could repair this for an extra 0.2 degrees. 27 minutes. Probably worth it. Alright, now it's getting dark. So let's head over to that little rabbit hut. Well, we still have light. So I do believe the best way to get there, and we gotta watch out because there is a bear who lives here. I don't really want to get tangled up with him. Alright, I think the best way to get there is there's a little road that goes up beside the Quonset hut. Actually, did we leave anything in this little cabin over here? I don't remember. I'm gonna go check. I don't think so. But since we're in the neighborhood, may as well check. So yeah, just a few episodes ago, maybe 3, 4, I don't know, episodes ago,
Fingers feel numb.
we did a big tour of Coastal Highway, and during our tour, we found a bunch of stuff, saplings, some rabbit skins, some gut. We left them lying around to cure, and that's what we're doing now, is going back and picking those all up so that we can do our crafting. And to avoid cabin fever, we are going to craft mostly outside. And that's what we're going to use all our coal for, is to keep us warm while we craft. So that's the plan. We also left some meat. Here's that little cabin. We also left some meat and
Cold.
there's some fish too, I think. Oh, I hear a wolf howling. Let's get in here. Alright, let's see if we left anything in here. Did we? Not here. We usually leave, I'm almost always leave stuff by the door. Not here either. Okay, we're gonna be cold, but I think it's worth it. I think we just go, because we're gonna sleep soon. I think we just go. We'll sleep at that little rabbit cabin. But we do need to be careful here. Excuse me, because it is wolfy territory. Okay. May still run into a wolf, but
Die if I don't warm up soon.
at least here we'll see him coming. I don't like these blind corners, especially heading into the wind. But that's the road we want to go up right there. There's also a bear lives up there, so yeah, caution is the watchword. So yeah, we're going to head up here. We're going to try to, if there's a bear, we're going to have to figure out a way to avoid him. Luckily, it's not a bad night. It's a little windy. A little on the chilly side. But not too bad. And I gotta remember, there's like 3 routes out of here, and I gotta remember which one actually is the one where the rabbits live. Pretty sure it's not the lowest of the 3, which would be this one. I think it's the next one up, which happens to be where the bear lives as well, so we just need to be a little bit cautious. And while we're here, we may as well check this cabin just in case. I don't think we left anything here, but you never know. I keep looking over here because that's the bear's direction. I don't see him. So let's head in here and see if we left anything here. I don't think we did, but let's just check. It's getting dark. It's getting hard to see. All right. Okay, one more stop tonight, and then we will stop for sleep.
Getting dark out here.
It is getting dark
Time to
out
look
here.
for shelter.
Yeah, we're gonna go this way.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Is that the bear? No, I don't think so. This is the bear's cave right up here. And last time we came down here, we were headed this way. See, there is the bones. You can tell the bear caves because they got bones. We ran into the bear and we decided to go the other way. So this time we really do need to get to those little cabins. Oh, look at that. A bunch more saplings. Yeah, I'll take those. because we haven't been this way. But I worry a little bit about this bear. Gotta go through this little choke point here. Just listening. I don't hear anything. Okay, I don't see him. I don't hear him. Doesn't mean he's not around. But so far, so good. Yeah, it's a nice night. I sure hope it's not an aurora before we get there. But we're almost there. So I think we will be okay. I think we're safe. There it is up ahead. Although every time you say I think we're safe in this game, you know, it's always risky to say that. But yeah, I think we are almost home free. So we're going to actually, it is getting late. We are getting tired. We got some food at this cabin, if I recall correctly. There's even more rabbits if we want to take them. But I don't think we will, because I think we have enough food here. Yeah, there we go. Let's eat that. Oh, not very much. But enough for the night, so let's head inside. I think we left some stuff here, but it might be hard to see. Oh yeah, look, see, there it is. Cured hide, cured gut. We're just going to leave it there for tonight because I think it's going to otherwise be hard to see that we got all of it. So I think we're just going to, yeah, just drink some water and sleep here for the night. Try to recover some of that condition that we lost to the cold. So we'll give it a good 10 hours. And once it's light in the morning, we will grab that stuff and head over to our next destination. Still dark. So let's just pass a little bit of time here. Pass a little more time until we can see what's going on. Maybe sleep another hour. Alright, hopefully it's not too cold out. Usually in the morning it's pretty cold, so but I don't really want to be hanging out here any longer than we have to. Grab the hide. 2 guts. I think that's it. Let's drink some more water. How are we doing on weight? We're okay. We're okay. So yeah, it's pretty cold, but we're just gonna, I think we're gonna just press on. We do need to be a little cautious here. Let's just double check this one, make sure. I don't think we left anything in here, but always good to just double check. Nope, nothing here. Alright, I'm just worried about this bear. Okay, pretty sure the next place we left stuff was at that little kind of grove near that bridge. So we'll head over there and see. I'm pretty sure we left stuff there. And I think the way to get there is through here. We also left 2 rabbit carcasses, I think, at the log sort. But they haven't been torn down, and I think we got enough stuff. I don't think we need to go get those just to tear them down. It would be better just to find new rabbits, and we didn't leave any meat. I think we ate the meat. So it would be better just to find new rabbits, eat their meat, and then tear them down. I think we're just going to leave those other ones. Just want to listen because I do not like to be surprised. Okay, we're kind of at the log sort now. Ish. I don't know. What's the best way to get through here? Okay, this other place is over here. Yeah, it's cold. Okay, it's up this road. Over a bridge. So up that little path...
Making my head feel thick.
Up that little path, there's another trailer. But I'm almost positive we didn't leave anything there. But it doesn't matter because we'll be going that way at some point to get more coal from the mine. So if we left anything there, we'll find it. I hope this isn't a blizzard. I hope this is just wind.
Damn. I'm freezing.
Alright. Time to use some of our energy. Again, we're going to lose a little bit of condition here, but I don't think it's that big a deal. As soon as we get through here, we'll be pretty close to where that other cabin is. Yeah, this wind. Let's try to get into the wind shade here, just so we can walk faster. Also, got to remember we have no ability to have a torch in this wind, so if we run into a wolf, we will need to either use a flare or take evasive measures. But this cabin's just right up here, so I think we're pretty close. So yeah, I'm kind of excited that we're going to get to start crafting soon. We get to craft, I think we can do some clothing. Like if nothing else, we can do rabbit mitts. We don't need a rabbit hat because we've got this really awesome aviator cap, which is just as good as a rabbit hat, but lighter and easier to repair and maintain. Alright, let's get in here. But rabbit mitts would be good. Deerskin pants would be good. We didn't leave anything in there. Oh yeah, here we go. Some gut, rabbit pelts. Alright, we're going to just take a little warm-up nap. How much cloth do we have? You want to make more? 7 cloth? That's probably enough. Actually, let's may as well make more. Since we got to warm up anyway. Take a warm-up nap. Still windy out there, you can hear it. Oh, it seems to have died down a little bit. Nope, still windy. Alright, and we are running a little bit low on food. Did we bring any food on our little excursion?
I could eat anything right now.
We did, but we have to cook it. Oh no, we got cattails. I think we're okay. Alright, there is 500 calories of fish at the other end of our route, so if we can make it there without needing to eat too many cattails, that'd be awesome. So next stop, I think, is the Rabbit Grove location. I don't know the fastest way to get there. I think it might be along the top of the map, the same way we got here. I don't know if it's up this way. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's head up this way. See how far we can get. Yeah, it looks like this takes us up to the train tracks. Wow, I didn't know there was a shortcut. Or at least it takes us up to the road that takes us up to the train tracks. Okay, yeah, we can go along this road, and then down the other side. That should avoid wolves as well, because I don't think there's a lot of wolves up here. Or any wolves up here, really. So, alright. So here we are at this kind of railway area. I don't mind using some energy because we're cold and it's best to not take too much cold damage. And we've got lots of energy and we can take warm-up naps in the places that we stop in. I think we're going to do fine. I think we're going to get done all the collection today. Although when we run, we do use more energy. So there's that to consider. But we do have cattails, and I think we're going to be able to make it. I think we'll be able to make it to that little area. I hope I don't get a sprain here. But I think we're going to be able to make it to that little area that has our fish before we actually need too much. I'm trying to make it to this flat area here to try to reset my sprain risk. There we go. Alright, so our little cabin should be right up here. Just boot it over there. Yep, there it is. And what did we leave here? I can't remember. Pretty sure we left some stuff here. Probably rabbits. Let's see. Oh, we didn't leave anything here. Did we? Did we already come here and get our stuff? I don't know. Now I'm confused. I'm pretty sure we had left stuff here, but maybe we came here on the way. Yeah, maybe we came here on the way. Okay, I'm going to do a quick warm-up now. Oh, yeah, I think this is the... But yes, we came here on the way in... We did pick up the stuff that we left here. Okay, well, that was kind of a waste of time. But that's okay.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Probably I should write this stuff down. Well, there's some ruined rabbit here. We could cook that. You know what? We may as well. Be nice to have a mag lens. No books. Okay, stick. Alright, we'll cook and maybe pull some torches or warm some teas. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's go. So we're going to head back down to... I don't think we left anything else anywhere else. I think we have everything now. I thought there was more, but I guess not. Replenish our stick supply. So we're going to head back down to the edge of the world. Oh, wow. Oh, no, that's a... I thought that was a carcass, but it's just a... That's the corpse. We already checked him. Yeah, we're going to head back down to the other edge of the world there where we left that fish. Hopefully it's still good to eat. If it is, we're going to eat it. And then I guess we got to figure out what we're going to do for food while we craft. Hadn't really thought that far ahead. We may need to enlist a wolf's help in finding us another deer.
Food.
I don't know. I think we have enough. I don't know. We got food. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think while we craft, we're going to have a fire anyway. Because we're going to need fire to grab one of these. Just start grabbing these sticks too. Because we are going to need to stay warm. So, whoa, there's the bear. Alright, don't want to run into him. See if we can just kind of sneak around him. So I guess there are up to 3 bears on this level. I guess there's one who lives here for sure. There's one who lives up near those cabins, like on that road that we took to, you know, that kind of middle road, for sure, because we saw him. And there may be one who lives in Misanthrope Island, but we don't know for sure because I don't think we've ever actually seen him. We know there's a bear cave, but I don't know if there's a bear there. It's too bad we're going the same way. Okay, I'm not really keen on having a sprained ankle right now. With the bear nearby. I'm gonna swap out my torch and then maybe just bandage up my ankle. Okay, I don't think he's gonna notice us. I don't think he's going to notice us now. And you know what? If he does, he's not going to charge right away. So we'll be able to avoid him, I think. Alright. So far so good. I think we got to get to that food supply before our calorie store runs out. I think it's right around the corner here, so shouldn't be too hard. And then I guess one thing we should do is just go back along the ocean to see if maybe there's more fish that we can pick up from beachcombing. Because we are going to need food. So, oh, look at that. I wonder if we can run those guys into a wolf somewhere. Did I miss our... No, I didn't. I think it's over this way. Alright, they might run off, but it doesn't matter. Does not matter. I can't do anything with them right now anyway. Wow, we're so close to out of food. I mean, we have cattails, but like I'd rather just eat this fish over here. I think it was about 500 calories that we left here. Whoa. Did we already eat that? Okay, we already ate it. Alright, cattails it is. Okay. Alright, I gotta, you know what I should do is just, I should watch back my... I should just rewatch the YouTube videos. So that I know where everything is. Yeah, it's a real shame that, I don't know. I mean, maybe we can herd these guys far enough that a wolf will get them. Maybe. Let's see if we just scare them off in general direction of a wolf. I mean, it could happen. That's the bear direction. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. There's no wolves around here. Okay, well, let's head back. And then we will figure out, we'll drop our stuff, and we'll figure out what to eat. Always food problem. We left with a full belly. We even managed to eat some meat along the way, although it was less than I thought it would be. And we are returning with an empty belly. Always a challenge. Alright, I'm gonna let this torch go out. Just because I don't think we're gonna be ready to start another fire right now. Actually, we might be pretty close to ready. It's done. Okay. Alright. Well, let's head up here. Now, the bear is probably going to come around here any minute. So, we do want to make sure we avoid him. Head in here. Alright. What have we to eat? Not much. We can make bannock. We can make porridge. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Alright. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Alright, we'll need to drop these. Because those are still green. Okay, what are we making first? I think we gotta make a bow and a few arrows first. We use those for the arrows. Alright, we'll need some coal. Oh, actually, we have tons of coal. Actually, what we're going to do is going to drop some of this coal. Just take a bunch there. Alright, I'm going to eat a few cattails. Just so we don't starve in the meantime. We're going to be able to make some porridge, but I don't think we have a whole lot of porridge either. So we are going to need to find some food. I'm wondering if we should... If we can find like a wolf-deer situation, we might just do that first. Just make sure we're not running afoul of this bear. It's getting windy. Okay. Well, porridge it is. So even if you craft outdoors here, where the bear walks right by, as long as you're crouched, he has never noticed me. This is sheltered from the wind right here, so we should be okay. So let's get some craft going on. Make some porridge while we craft. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Aurora. Alright, I hope I'm safe here.
I could eat a horse.
We forgot the feathers. Need to go grab some feathers. While we're here, we'll put some water away. If we can see anything. We'll just drop it. Actually, we need to find the feathers anyway. Oh, yeah, we can put the water in here. And we need feathers. You know what? We may as well grab more birch and more arrowheads. Alright, it's an aurora, so we do have to be a little bit careful. Especially since there is a bear around here somewhere. He may not be out. I mean, they don't always walk the same route. But yeah, caution is the watchword for sure. Okay, it's starting to get windy. And the wind is going to blow out our fire. And looks like the aurora is over. But I don't know what is lurking around the corners here, so I'm going to head inside. We now have a bow and I think 3 arrows. So that's pretty good. Tear those down. But we are dangerously low on food. We do have flour. We can make bannock. So, not the end of the world. But yeah, we've got 3 arrows. We got a bow. We are now armed and dangerous. I think we need to eat and sleep. So we'll eat most of our cattails here. I don't think we have like a separate stash. We're going to have to look in the drawers and see what we left here. But for now, let's just sleep. We'll give it a good 10 hours. Why not? Let's drink our water first. Give it a good 10 hours. And then we will head off and see if we can't find ourselves like a deer or something to kill so that we can eat. Still sounds windy out there. All right, let's
find food.
Let's quickly look in these drawers and see what we left. Did we leave any food here? No. No. Okay, I'm gonna take the flour. Because if necessary, and oil, because if necessary, we'll make bannock. And take more of these. So we can harvest whatever we end up killing. And I guess, let's see what the weather's like out there. Well, it's nice and sunny. A little windy. I don't, off the top of my head, see... Man, I guess let's go back to where those 3 deer were and see if they're still there. I mean, they were there yesterday, so there's a decent chance that they're still there. That's our best shot, because if they're still there... If they were there yesterday, they're probably still there. If not, there are probably rabbits over here, but rabbits aren't really going to do it. We need to find a deer, really. It's amazing how you can go from feast to famine in this game. And I don't see anything over here. So I don't know. They don't look like they're here anymore. Maybe during the aurora they got scared away. Yeah, but I don't see them. Okay, so just walk along the... Oh, yeah, they are here, or at least one of them is. Nope, two of them. Yeah, there's at least a couple of them here. So what we're going to try to do is get a headshot in, which is easier said than done, because they're so skittish.
All I can think about is food.
Nope, missed. Let's go get our arrow. And let's try again. Meantime, let's grab a cattail. Don't want to lose our well-fed bonus while we are waiting for the deer. Ooh, I was sure that was going to hit him. I guess that was a little high. Alright. Give it another shot here. At least it's not too cold. So we're not losing condition as we hunt these guys.
Can't feel my hands.
Got him. Alright. Okay. Okay, we're gonna cook this guy up. Yeah, so we're gonna cook this guy up, and then if we get a chance, we'll bag another one. Ooh, archery 2. Awesome. That is great. Plus we bagged another. So, yeah, in pretty good shape right here. I think we're done with this guy. So I guess we move the fire. It's probably the best way to do it. Once these are cooked. All right. Okay, well, good haul. Got a bunch of gut. Got a bunch of meat. I think we're going to take the gut. And we're going to take one piece of meat. And we will leave the rest. Because, I don't know, well, we'll take until we're heavy, I guess. Alright, good enough. Because we do have a... There's still another buck over here, but I think... Or a doe. But I think we're going to leave her until later. I think if we run into the bear, we're going to be in trouble. Although we can probably get around him. But if we run into a wolf, we've got our torch. It's not windy, so I think we'll be okay. Can't keep living your life in fear of bears all over the place, right? At some point, you just gotta, you know, just gotta take a risk. So if the bear's here, the bear's here. We'll figure out how to get around him. If he's not here, we will go home, spend the night, and then we'll come back tomorrow and pick up the rest of this meat. So that was a pretty good haul, I would say. It's about the middle of the night. We're not really all that tired yet. I think coming up here this way is a little bit risky because you can't always tell who's around. Let's go down this way. This is probably better. This is probably better. Gives us a little bit more visibility, a little bit more line of sight. This torch isn't much better than the other torch. Whoops. Whoa, where are we going? This way. This isn't much better than the other one, but it'll get us, I think it'll get us to where we're going. Alright, here we are. Excellent. Alright. Let's drink some water, get some sleep, and we'll see y'all in the morning. Alright, still dark out. We'll have breakfast. Oh, we got a lot of this on our... I didn't realize we had quite so many. Okay, we have breakfast. We will drink some water. We got a lot of water. We got a lot of food. I think we're in good shape now for crafting. Let's break that down. Break that down. And keep that one. Alright. Well, look at those meters. Those meters are full. Alright, well, let's do a quick pastime here till it gets light. Sleep a little bit more. And then we'll just drop our meat outside so that it doesn't spoil. Yeah, nasty weather here. Which one is the small one? None of them. Okay, they're all good. Okay, I don't know if you can even hear me. I can barely hear myself. It is nasty, nasty, nasty. So we are going to... Wow, yeah, look at that. Okay, we're going to head back inside. And... yeah, I think we're going to call that an episode. We are back where we started this episode with the exact same point of view, but we are in a lot better shape. We went all the way around. We got all our stuff. We crafted a bow and 3 arrows. And we bagged with that bow 2 deer. We now have archery 2. Which reduces our bow sway, increases our arrow damage. So we are off to a pretty good start with our hunting career. And yeah, so next episode we're going to make some more arrows so that we have a good quiver. We're probably going to make some rabbit skin mitts, see what we can do if we have enough deer skin to make something. And then we'll probably go hunting wolves, because we need some wolf skins to make wolfskin coats. In fact, we might do that before we craft anything else, so that we give the wolf skins time to cure while we're crafting the other stuff. But we will figure that out in the next episode. In the meantime, if you like this one, please give us a like. If you want to know when the next one drops, you can subscribe, and YouTube will be glad to let you know. And as always, we appreciate any comments that you might have for us, and we will see you in the next episode.